Sir Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here. Welcome back to another week of the King's Pokemon League Tag Team Turmoil Tournament. I am one coach of the United Klinkdom, here with Darude Leaf Storm, the other coach of United Klinkdom.
Hey guys, it's Darude Leaf Storm here, and we're here with the semi-finals!
Yay!
Hey!
Now, we want to apologise for getting this out as late as we are. It's really, we haven't been able to get a hold of each other for a while. So let's take a look at the team rather quickly. So, today we brought with us Deoxys Defense, Darkrai, Mega Steelix. We also had Gyarados, Snorlax, and Tangrowth.
Yes. Fun times. And they made a few swaps to their team. They no longer have a Tapu Fini on their team.
No.
They swapped a couple of things out, if I remember. I can't remember their exact changes, but basically the main ones are they swapped.
This Cresselia.
Yeah, they swapped out the Tapu Fini for the Cresselia, and they now gained a Primarina instead. Primarina's just scary. I hate facing it so much, and obviously with Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice, that's threatening. But yeah, as you can see, they've brought the Kartana, which I mean, expected. Arcanine expected. Cresselia expected. We had such a hard time dealing with Cresselia just throughout everything. And then Crabominable is a scary offensive threat if it gets under Trick Room. Bit weird how they have the Cresselia and the Crabominable on different sides. Thought that was interesting, but we was happy to see that at team preview. And then they have the Marowak on the other side, which I mean is not that scary for us, to be perfectly honest.
No.
But yeah, going into this match, I mean, we have Screens Deoxys this week, and basically our plan was to just get up Screens and just use our setup sweepers to try and win the game. Like, we have Darkrai with Nasty Plot, Gyarados Dragonance, Snorlax with Belly Drum, so we literally were just trying to set up Screens and just try and set up and break things as fast as possible, just so because we can't win a Trick Room game. As you can see, they have Primarina, Marowak, and Crabominable, as well as an amazing Trick Room using Cresselia. So we're not going to win this Trick Room game if we try and win that. So we just thought there's no point in trying. So we'll just get our defenses up and try and just break a couple of them on and go from there. So
Alright, let's get it
fun. Well, yeah, very scary team. I mean, I've actually really liked the Tapu Fini swap to the Cresselia. I think Cresselia fits their team so much better than Tapu Fini.
Yeah, it just hurts us a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, it was just the fact that they had so few Trick Roomers. I think they needed something like Cresselia. Anyway, they lead with two broken Pokemon in Kartana and Arcanine. As we lead with Deoxys and Gyarados. Not as broken as Kartana Arcanine, but...
No.
So yeah, the Intimidates go off, the usual doubles a thing. Getting that Intimidate.
They're under pressure.
They are. And immediately they're going to withdraw Kartana, which is interesting, but they're going to go out into Primarina straight away. As we're going to withdraw.
Into the Snorlax.
There he is, big boy.
Double switch here.
Yeah, they're going to withdraw the Arcanine into the Cresselia, the annoying threat.
Yeah.
As we set up our Reflect, we don't care what's going on here. We're just going to set up our Screens. That's our plan. We're going to stick to it. We didn't see any threatening things going on. And here the Cresselia reveals Helping Hand, and we're like, oh, what's going to happen? But we got up our light screen, so we should be able to take whatever comes our way. And then they just, bust out the never-ending nightmare, as you do, Z Shadow Ball, and we're like, oh, well, that's bad. Especially since we don't have recovery on our Deoxys, so if this hurts us, then our Deoxys is pretty much just going to be out of the game.
And it hurts us.
It does indeed. That Helping Hand boost is just...
We do live,
nearly
though,
okos
somehow.
us. We do. And we're in a good position now because we set up a Belly Drum with our Snorlax. So we're looking at a really good spot, and we were saying on call, like, this is literally perfect for us. we're in such a good position now because we have the screens up, we have our belly drum up, and on this turn we are going to try and go for the Trick Room, as they do go for a Helping Hand, and we just immediately, we seismic toss the Cresselia and we return into it because we're like, we need to kill this Cresselia as soon as possible. As they're going to Hyper Voice us.
And down goes
Deoxys, but it did its job. So we're going to click return and we're like, yes, we're going to kill us with this Cresselia.
And we
now.
don't.
So I genned in the Snorlax and I saw that it had like medium happiness, so I genned it in again. My second gen just didn't go through. So yeah, this happened and we were literally like, well, we're now in an awful situation because we've just lost our Deoxys. Our Snorlax doesn't have any power behind it. I mean, look at that. That's a +6 for a turn. Like, it's still doing damage, but just not enough. Anyway, as you saw there, we are protected with Darkrai, returning to Primarina, basically just guaranteeing this KO with Gigavolt Havoc to try and put ourselves back in the game. But it's not looking good at this point at all.
Is this the second week in a row you've accidentally misgenned a Snorlax?
Probably, yeah. Honestly.
Well,
the first time it was a missed
prep.
prep. Yeah, the first one was a missed prep, so... But this time it's a missed gen. And even then, like, I genned it again, it just didn't decide to go through. So I was just like, oh, okay. Because I made sure, I was like... Because of the match, we kind of just like, okay, we're having it now. So I was just like, okay, I'll check everything quick. And then I saw that, I was like, okay, I need to change it. And then, yeah, it just did go through. So like, okay, well, cool. So they go for a Helping Hand into Kartana. We're going to fire off a Dark Pulse. And that is a... wow, that did a lot. I'm pretty sure we're at -1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, Darkrai's broken.
And Snorlax here lives that.
Eats that Sacred Sword. And Snorlax, even with the happiness misgen, you know, picks up a kill.
Yeah.
You know, that's not going to stop him. So yeah, now we're looking in a better position because all they have left on that side now is Marowak, and we basically are like, this Cresselia is not really doing anything to us. We're just going to try and eliminate the other side as quick as possible. And just, because I mean, that was our only chance at this point. Like, literally, we were in such a bad situation with that Snorlax. We went from like the best position we could have been in to the worst. So yeah, they're going to Helping Hand, and we're going to protect with Darkrai, basically to avoid any damage going off on us, as they Iron Head into our Gyarados, so that's cool. Going to do like nothing to us. And we had Z Waterfall on this Gyarados originally, but we tossed and turned, and we eventually decided that Z Bounce was a little bit better in the long run. So yeah, I mean, we went through everything: Z Crunch, Z Waterfall, Z Bounce. Went with Z Bounce in the end, and it's going to cost us here as Marowak obviously lives. We don't get a flinch, and it just Thunder Punches us to death. So
yeah, Helping Hand beats Thunder Punch.
Really not looking in the best position at the moment, but we've got a nasty plot up with Darkrai, which is nice. And now we get in our Tangrowth, and we can start annoying them with Rage Powder. So here we are going to just, I believe, Rage Powder and Dark Pulse into Marowak, if I'm not mistaken. As they reveal the Detect.
Yeah.
As we are going to try and Dark Pulse into the Marowak.
Cresselia sets up the Trick Room, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, especially with this Marowak on the field. But we know that we can just protect Darkrai this turn and go for the Grass Knot into Marowak, as they've already burnt up their Detect. So if they want to go for a double, then they're just kind of wasting Trick Room turns. As we are able to pick off the Marowak as they go for a Boomerang into the Darkrai. So, okay, so we eliminated a side completely. The other side still has all their mons left, but we're looking in a better spot now. We have a +1 Darkrai, I believe, because they got a special attack drop from the Moonblast. But we're in a good position now, as we are just gonna spam Rage Powder with Tangrowth pretty much, just because we had no reason not to. At the end of the day, they have a Trick Room up. We're not going to let Darkrai take damage. Exactly, we're not going to let Darkrai take unnecessary damage when we got a fat Tangrowth just stood right there. So yeah, we are just going to proceed to spam at Rage Powder.
Annoy the hell out of them, thinking that we're stalling when we're not.
No, we just had to get rid of this Trick Room to put ourselves back in the game at least. So yeah, we're just going to keep on nasty plotting. And honestly, this has just been the season in a nutshell, just Darkrai clicking nasty plot.
And Tangrowth with Rage Powder.
Literally.
Divert.
So yeah, there's the Moonblast into the Tangrowth. And we're just going to nasty plot again. I believe this is the last turn of Trick Room. And we're like, okay, we're in a really good spot now. We've got our Darkrai +6. We're just going to click Dark Pulse. They reveal the Colbur Berry on the crest, but we're like, it's a +6 Darkrai, come on. It only just goes and chews it. So we're just like, oh, okay, we go for Grass Knot to try and secure the KO.
Nope, it's not that.
And he gets up another Trick Room, so all that stalling is just for nothing. But oh well. This turn we are going to go for the Protect with the Darkrai to avoid any Moonblast damage onto it. And we are going to Grass Knot with Tangrowth.
And it still lives.
And it still lives with the lowest amount of percent. But they are obviously going to try and Moonblast and Darkrai. So it's probably better that they lived because we get rid of a Trick Room turn. So that's nice. As here we are just going to finish off the crest. Get that thing gone. As we are going to try and Dark Pulse. Obviously it fails. But now we've got our Protect back if we need it. In comes Big Palms, the threat himself, the Crabominable. So here we are going to Protect with Tangrowth, and we're going to Protect with Darkrai, I believe, just to stall out the extra Trick Room turn.
Yep.
As they are going to close combat into the Tangrowth. And now here I believe we Rage Powder, which we do. And the Crabominable is going to go for the Ice Hammer. We eat our Yachi Berry and we're like, yes, it's time, let's live it. No, this is abominable. Not happening.
Yeah, we've lost too much HP for that.
Yeah. But it's fine because I believe this is the last turn of Trick Room. We're going to click Thunderbolt into the Crabominable, take it all the way down to its Focus Sash. So we're like, oh no, it's longer. We just need this thing dead. And in comes Lax, Big Boy Lax, and yeah, basically they're just gonna click Protect, and we're like, okay, fine, whatever. And I'm just honestly happy. We're happy at the moment. We're like, we're not out of the woods yet. They've still got, I believe, the Arcanine.
Yeah.
So we're definitely not out of the woods. Arcanine can definitely be scary, but we've put ourselves back in a good position after that Snorlax scenario. As you can see, we're just literally setting up with Snorlax whilst they're playing this Protect game. So that's fun. As we're just going to eat that berry, get right back up. And yeah, we're just going to click Thunderbolt and knock out this crab.
So while spamming Protect, we are back on top.
We are. I'm just going to click Recycle with Lax. Lax has just been sitting here doing his own thing, just in the corner, you know, doing his colouring, living his best life.
Don't mind me, I'm over here in the corner.
Literally. So they are going to get the Intimidate drop.
Out, gets the Intimidate off. But at this point, we're already set up, so there's no need to worry about the Arcanine. It protects this turn, which is kind of annoying, but, like, we've got him.
Yeah, there's very few ways in which they can bring this back now. As obviously we outspeed, we have a +6 Darkrai in their face, and yeah, we're just gonna Oko the Arcanine and pick up the win and head to final. So, this game was surprisingly a lot, I don't want to say easier, but not as challenging as the matchup would have suggested. Darkrai definitely carried us hard. The fact that we had obviously Tangrowth just spamming Rage Powder and then Darkrai clicking Nasty Plot constantly, it just was too much for them in the end. The speed of Darkrai is just, it was hard. But yeah, the Snorlax thing, oh my lord.
Yeah, Darkrai absolutely amazing. We need to figure out what we're doing for Snorlax properly this time.
And we're doing so well during the season as well, and then as soon as we get to playoffs, it's just like, nope. But yeah, it definitely threw us off in call as well. We were like, oh no, that's put us in such a bad position. What are we gonna do? But the thing is, we had a moment. We let the timer run down a little bit. We took a few breaths. We were like, okay, how do we go from this and make it into a positive? And I mean, at the end of the day, we won 3-0, so
yeah,
that's all that matters in the end.
And Mega Steelix never got to see battle.
No. And Mega Steelix was a big game player in this as well. But yeah, just never even showed up.
No, didn't need to.
Exactly. Can rest up.
Yeah. Okay, so next week we take on the Evil Frenchman in battle. We don't know when this match will be coming. We don't know when we're actually having the match. We've been trying to sort this match out for ages, guys.
Literally,
it's not been happening. There's been internet connectivity, messy parents, and everything. Like, it's a lot of things have messed with this match. So we don't know when this match will happen, but hopefully it will happen soon. And if it'll do happen, we'll get it on the channel.
Literally, we got to a point where we were literally online. We were the match. We were sending the request. We were like, okay, here we go. It's time. We're gonna have this finals match. We had DCs. We had communication errors from Festival Plazas, and I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but it was just one thing after another, and we tried to sort it for like a good hour and a bit, and it just was not having any of it. So yeah, we've been trying to have this match for a long time, but let's hope we can have it at some point. Because I would like to have a finals game.
Yep, me too. And this has been a rather interesting tournament. I've really enjoyed it, and I'd love to do this kind of thing again with you sometime. I would love the United Klinkdom to continue at some point. I don't know when.
Of course, yeah. It's been a fun season. It's sad that it got cut short, but you know, things happen, and I think this league has been good for us because we know, like, we can actually do this like decently well, so we can, you know, carry this on. And this was just like an experimental season, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think that's the important thing. We've had a lot of fun whilst doing these matches, whether it's been in prep, it's been in battle, it's been just even like afterwards when we're like, okay, we won, how do we go about this? What did we do well? What did we do wrong? It's just been a learning curve, and it's been a lot of fun. I think it's nice doing it with someone else, especially like with a different dynamic being in call, and it just takes the edge off of things a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a stress reliever, because when I'm doing my solo battles, I do panic an awful lot.
Exactly,
everything goes
yeah.
through my head, and I just panic at everything. Like, it's probably why I can't really do solo battles that well.
Yeah, and I mean, it happens at the end of the day. Like, they are stressful. If something happens, then it's like, what do I do? This is awful. But I think having someone else there to just be like, okay, it's chill. We can just breathe, and we can try and carry on the match and see if we can get a positive result out of it. And it's just been nice at the end of the day. It has just been a nice little season. Yeah, a lot of trash talking going on, a lot of salty people.
Yep, a lot of those.
Oh, I think my best moment from this season was definitely the Florges Snorlax destruction after the massive trash talk.
Yep.
Easily my favourite moment.
They said said they were gonna 6-0 us.
Oh, what a fun season.
Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, and of course if you've enjoyed this season, go and check out Darude Leaf Storm. He is awesome. He is in a lot more leagues by himself in solo form, and he knows more about Draft League than I do. What he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. That's the way I look at it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have a life basically, so I just play Pokemon.
Yep. His link is down in the description below, of course. Also join us for the finals whenever that is. I have no idea.
It could be, honestly, like in a year from now. We'll just be like, hey guys, remember that league we were in? Yeah, it's time for the finals. Let's get it. Gen 8.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I hope we're not playing this on Pokemon Crown and Pokemon Scepter. Whoops! I spilled up at new Pokemon games.
Wow. Honestly, I can't. Oh, this season's just been a big meme.
Yeah. Anyway, until next time, I'm JoesphGames.
And I'm Darude Leaf Storm.
And we will see you for the finals. The United Klinkdom will see you again.
Bye guys.
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoesphGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames and I am out. See you again.